Yeah, the uThermal. He's hard. He just earned himself the first map. Top left hand side in the red. This is uThermal. He's still facing a quite strong Infinity Gaming EU Denver. That Zerg did an astonishing series versus Seoul, but being behind in the best of 5 doesn't feel so good. I guess. And it was astonishing to see because uThermal just did go for that big ass marine army so deliberately. Upgrades? Who needs that? I have marines. And now he is building double barracks proxy. I bet that's a bunker rush to the natural expansion. So then they're going for hatchery gas pool. Might be in a lot of trouble. If he can react fast enough, pull drones, make sure those bunkers are not coming up, there is a slight chance of him not getting too much damage on the own eco, but preventing this from being really harmful. By the way, most Terrans, if this fails, are tempted to get one barracks to scout and the other one to just fly back. I've seen different stuff, like not scouting what the Zerg is doing, but just evacuating the barracks from this point, probably here, and building additional marines instead of flying back right to the main. What that usually does for the Terran is we have more army supply if the Zerg eventually goes for a mad roach all-in. I'm making sure Denver won't be late. Alright. Hatchery is finished. And now, while the creep is spreading and the base is finished, just now Denver knows what is going on. Here is the drone pull. Oh wow, that kiting from the uThermal is already very demolishing. The drones are trying to make a surround work here. He's actually losing a couple of drones already. Okay, those links might be a problem. One bunker is finished, but there's nothing in there. It looks like Denver might be okay with this. The one SCV is still alive. So, one marine is in the bunker. Bunker is getting repaired, but the SCV dies, and there's no way for uThermal to make work out of this. It just doesn't work. So the follow-up is a factory, but without an expansion, uThermal is forced to deal additional pressure. I don't know if he's eventually going for... Yeah, what is that? I saw him go into battlecruiser tech from this, like once. And it was devastating for the Zerg because usually you don't expect stuff like that. You expect like, okay, he's doing the natural expansion or something along those lines. You don't expect even more pressure. I don't know if that marine push was quite sufficient. He killed a lot of drones though. And a queen. I still feel that was okay. Opening was quite weird. But it wasn't the worst I've ever seen. And the outcome seems to be alright for uThermal. Because the third base for Denver is quite late. And he is going for the battlecruiser tech. I pointed it out earlier. But I didn't expect it to happen. Oh man. For sure, it's not the day to call me a dead caster, a bad caster. Because I've seen that. I can read minds as well, if you didn't know. Okay, yeah, well, kind of sacrificing this barracks. uThermal knows. Okay, I don't see a roach warren. And he will go for a Hellion battlecruiser. Oh, wow. Denver actually saw this. He can react to this. He needs more queens. And he already did 2 of them. So the thing is, uThermal cannot build anything else. He's committed to this build. You could eventually go for Liberators with range. But then the Tech Lab is useless. So he is committed to this. But maybe he will delay that battlecruiser to build something else. To make sure he will not die to a big roach attack. But never mind. He is going for a Hellion drop into the main, which is not going to be delivered soon. It's more like having FedEx, and the parcel is not delivered by Sunday. Still, the drones are stacked up quite nice, but he's getting not too many of those. Uh-oh. Alright, never mind. Now it's painful. 27 drones went down. uThermal is still down on workers. But he is giving Denver a lot to fight against. Oh, nice block here with the evolution chamber. Even saving that second drone with the spore. Yeah, and Denver needs those anyways. 6 queens are finished. But the battlecruiser is as well. And here we go. How much damage can uThermal deal? The worst case to be happening for him now is dealing no damage and losing that battlecruiser. And with dealing no damage, I feel like two drones is already not enough. But the queens are being pulled away to keep those Hellions away of those drones. And that was... my heart stopped for a split second. We have a Viking back here killing additional drones. Those Hellions. He's making so much work. Denver losing at least 12 additional drones. And that battlecruiser is still hovering across... above the hive. The layer. Sorry, I'm stupid. I feel like I lost IQ watching this. But not because it was bad, it was just so good. So we see a Ling Roach counter-attack with the Nidus Swarm being built behind this. So battlecruiser will eventually maybe kill the whole army, but it will take a lot of time. That BC not even finished with those queens. You know what's a bad unit versus battlecruisers? Ling. They cannot even do anything except dying. But here comes the Nidus Swarm. And I just see 2 battlecruisers and 2 Hellions. 2 more are on the way. So a lot to pew pew for those battlecruisers. Wait, did he just jump over? No. Over here, Yamato Cannon not finished. SCVs are trying to prevent most of the damage here, and he's smart repairing that battlecruiser. That's actually helping a lot. The second one is hovering above the natural. A couple of SCVs are left about to die to keep those others alive. I feel like Denver just doesn't have it. Denver does not have enough to deal with this. We have a 3rd battlecruiser on the way. And Yamato cannons are about to finish, so it will be a hard time for Denver producing corruptors. At the same time, he will be forced to deal with those Hellions. Oh lord. And the 3rd CC of uThermal. That will be the ace up the sleeve, I feel like. He just gets so much more value out of his macro But losing that one battlecruiser is a devastating blow. But the second one comes in. There's even an additional Yamato cannon. And I don't see enough queens to deal with this. He might even kill the Spire before it finishes, so no Corruptors on the way for Denver. So these battlecruisers, they have to counter. The last queen is searching for the way to hide, and uThermal takes the second map with 2-0 as well.